time for another short story. This one I wrote in a short story creative writing class when I was at Weber State. The teacher introduced me by telling the students, "This is why you don't get in an elevator alone with Forrest." It is called The Masterpiece. I sit in a relaxing, comfortable chair with feet propped up on a footrest, admiring my newly finished masterpiece, the best of three this year. Maybe the best I've ever created over the years. It is lying on a pure white, thick carpet which covers the whole floor in this room. My masterpiece is lying on its back, welcoming the admirers to enjoy its full beauty, both hands covering the private part. Its legs are slightly spread apart to give its viewers a sense of ecstasy. The neck is opened, about 3 inches long, letting the marvelous red substance flow over the neck and onto the floor. There is also an opening from that of the neck down the sternum to the diaphragm. The liquid substance flows like a river around its soft breasts and, like a waterfall, spills onto the pure white carpet. The carpet turns red here, uneven, flowing outward, fading into pink, and finally letting the white of the carpet to appear once again. It is beautiful, the contrast between the sanguine red and the pure white. As I admire my masterpiece, I notice once again the beauty of the red liquid flowing over its white body. Its bright blue eyes catch my attention as they look at me with love, a pure love. The shape of my masterpiece is perfect. There is dark and long, making that contrast against the white skin wonderful to behold. The viewers will enjoy my masterpiece more than any other ever created. A strange sense comes over me as I again look at the beautiful, loving eyes. It is not love coming from those eyes, but laughter. It is laughing at me. "Stop laughing," I shout. Nothing. It just stares at me with those laughing eyes. "Stop," I yell once more. Nothing again. I take the knife I use to create my masterpiece and rise from the chair in a rage. I feel dizzy, as if my head were spinning. I go toward my masterpiece, furious at its laughter toward me, and begin to attack it with the knife. "I will destroy you, my greatest work," I shout in a frenzy. As I tear at it, I notice that the red liquid flows back into it, and the wound I have just made closes in on itself perfectly. I must be crazy. "This cannot be," I cry, eyes watering. With fury, I attack my great masterpiece again and again, but with the same effect. As I look through my tear-filled eyes, I see the carpet is now pure white once again, the red stain gone. The red body is cleansed, and the torn flesh is whole once more. The softness of the breast moves in rhythm with the new life which has been breathed into the art form. My once great masterpiece lets out a scream, startling me. At the same time, grabs the knife. It is thrust into my abdomen, tearing muscle and flesh. As I lay suffering, my work runs out the door, screaming in its full beauty, not caring. The red liquid substance flows out of its wound like a majestic waterfall onto the pure white carpet, making a most glorious red pool. This is the greatest masterpiece of all.